Hello all, welcome back to the shed. So this video is going to be debaffling the airbox. So for a Triumph Bonneville, standard Bonneville airbox such as this, or a scrambler or a Thruxton, debaffling it is basically just getting rid of, in about here there is like a baffle plate, which its only purpose really is to just kind of deaden the induction roar and make it all a little less noisy. It doesn't really serve any purpose, more for just noise regulations and whatnot. So you can just free up a little bit of kind of a little bit of power, I guess, with it. Ideally you would remove the snorkel as well, and I mean, you can get like the Triumph Twin Power breathe intake, if you like, which is kind of a nice kind of open intake which fits on here instead, which allows more air in. I used to have one, and when I debaffled the what is now the hardtail Bonneville, when before that was hardtailed, I had the breathe filter on that and debaffled it. I think that was probably before I was doing videos actually. So that's why I figured I would show you how to do this one if you heard about it, and it's very easy to do. Yeah, let's crack on. Okay then, so once you've got your airbox removed from the bike, same way that you would change your air filter. There's no air filter in this at the moment. But take the 3 screws off there. So normally you'd have your air filter in there. There's your snorkel, which you can add a push if you haven't got one of the breathe intakes. You can just pull the snorkel out there. It's not as effective, apparently, but that just allows the air to get in a bit better. You may, if you ride a lot in the wet, want to put a little splash guard up, because that is going to be slightly more exposed, but you can have that. But anyway, we're going to focus on the baffle. So the baffle, which you will probably not be able to see, is this plate here. Now some people, maybe I'll try, let me try and get the torch on there so you can see it. Right, is that going to show up? There, I think that's going to show up on there. So this is your baffle plate here, and basically that just slides in, which will become more apparent when we take it out. Some people just smash and shatter it in place. I can't really see the point in that. Just spend a bit of time. I think you would spend more time trying to break it and get all the bits out. Right, so I'll just pop that back on so I don't lose all the bits. So flip it over, so you need to go in the right hand side, so not the air filter side. Right, some of these screws, so it's just these screws here, and some of them can be a little bit tricky to get out if the there's a bead of sealant that's around the edge here, which you'll see in a minute, and that can just be a bit, but these are coming out fine. They look different to the standard ones. So this should just off. There is a little rubber gaskety O-ring type thing. You so you got the that's that old sealant, and we'll just reseal that with some RTV, well, some kind of weatherproof sealant. So pull those bits off later. Some of this crap. Right, just pop that back in there so don't lose it or damage it. Okay, now the real tricky bit, remove the baffle. Job's done. Right, I have actually got some RTV, solidified that end and burst that end, so it's going to be a bit messy, but it's going to get the job done. So let's get rolling. I think I'll apply it. Let's just splodge a load out there. Debaffled and done, ready to go back in.